waiting for Selen and everyone to arrive, I noticed a crow take off across the street, chasing a moth. And I thought, oh, that moth is a goner. And that moth somersaulted and rolled, and that crow rolled and somersaulted after it. And miracle of miracles, that moth escaped, dancing for his life.
Famous last words. And, probably not going to stick to it, but I'll start off with a song. Then I'll do it again. No, I'm kidding. Alright, this is called Sweet Tune. This is my guitar Sheila. She's having me here. Oh, you know what? I have to tune. It's all part of the act. Totally. had a plan to like play you guys 3 songs, right? But I recently started writing a song, and I might have to play you just a little part of it. I wrote a rage poem the other night. It probably seems weird to you. You know, so much has been said about creativity tonight and spirit, and there's a lot of talk in the beginning about Tantra, and my rage poem was about embracing the darker parts of the goddess, you know. And you know, it's so amazing what happens for me. I don't know, you guys might be different. When I let feelings move through me instead of squashing them down. And, you know, just as a person existing in 3D, I have a rage. You know, but then I wrote it, and by the end I was like, oh man, I feel so much better. So this is kind of dedicated to that. This is that song that's in process. I don't know, I'm kind of scared, but everyone's being so brave tonight. Whew. About following your heart. And here's how the chorus goes. I'm going to teach it to you, and when I get to it, you get to sing. And you can dance too if you want. Okay, so it goes, find something you love, and run with it. Find joy in every dime. Okay, repeat that after me. It's going to be a couple more, but like I'll teach you a line, you sing it, I teach you a line, you sing it, I teach you a line, you sing it, and then we go through the song and we all sing. Okay, so find something you love and run with it. Find joy in every dime. Ready? Your turn. Find something you love and run with it. Find joy in every dime. Excellent. It's just your life, have fun with it. It soon runs out of time. Ready? It's just your life, have fun with it. It soon runs out of time. Be all you can and then some more. Be joyful just to be. Ready? Be all you can and then some more. Be joyful just to be. Good. This tinfoil tale just goes to show, do what you can. I'll just sing that part. Because I change it every time. To be happy. Okay, ready? I'd like to tell a little tale, a tale about a girl who loved tinfoil more than anything in this whole world. This girl was clever as a fox and sharp as any nail. She used tinfoil to cover boxes, wrap her gifts, and send her mail. In foil pots, her plants survived, her dishes, tins still shine. In buried foil, she'd stylized her house, her life, her blue-green eyes. Recyclable, so likable, and great in every way. She sang her tinfoil tribute at the start of every day. Find something you love and run with it. Find joy in every dime. It's just your life, have fun with it. It soon runs out of time. Be all you can and then some more. Be joyful just to be. This tinfoil tale just goes to show, do what you can to be happy. A bungee loving man adored the strength, the stretch of bungee cord. His bungee strung up pots and pans and all his worldly things. He pass that water bottle, please? Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, that was an excellent sing-along. You girls are amazing singers and really picked up those lyrics quickly. I'm impressed. You can go get a job as a TV actor any day now. I can't believe I just said TV actor. Okay, so you guys are love superstars. You will understand what I'm talking about after the song. I gotta take these things off. You've gotta be fierce, you've gotta be wild. Don't let your tears hold back your smile. Wow, it's in your hands, your future is here. You can take that stand, there's nothing to fear. You got that love, love, love in your heart. Oh, it's that love, love, love where you start. 'Cause you're a love, love, love superstar. This time around, you gotta be brave, you're gonna be fine. Don't let bad days waste your sweet time. It's in your hands, you can walk that line. No, do your dance, it's silent time. With that love, love, love in your heart. It's that love, love, love where you start. 'Cause you're a love, love, love superstar. This time around. Yeah, you were fighting through space from really far away. You came here to do your thing. So whatever it takes, it's time to seize the day. It's time to dance and sing. With that love, love, love in your heart. It's that love, love, love where you start. 'Cause you're a love, love, love superstar. You got that love, love, love in your heart. Oh, it's that love, love, love where you start. 'Cause you're a love, love, love superstar. This time around.
Okay, all right, here we are with Lisa. I'm the last person, I'm Achaessa James. And, wow, and wow, I'm just so blown away and so honored to be part of this. You guys have been watching my work all night in between these magnificent stars. And I love how everybody has talked about spirit and creativity, because that's what mandala work really is all about. That's me. That's me about a year and a half ago, almost 200 pounds. And part of what I did was breath work. Oops. And as we know, it really is all about energy. Jorge and I were talking about this beforehand. It's all about energy. Everything is about energy. Your body is energy. Your thoughts are energy. Everything that happens is energy. There's nothing that isn't energy. And as one of our favorite teachers, David Elliott, likes to say, for those of you who've been on the 30-day breathwork challenge, if you don't know the answer, just make it up. Well, the truth of the matter is what I've realized in this 30 days that I've been doing, is that we're making it up all the time anyway. It's either we're making it up consciously or we're making it up unconsciously. So I think that there's absolutely no surprise at all that we've done this particular creative work talking about tantric, talking about the dark side, talking about the goddess and creative energy, because tonight is the middle night of Navaratri, which is the celebration of the Divine Mother. And this middle night is the 5th of 9 nights, and tonight we're celebrating Lakshmi, and she's all about creation. She's all about everything that happens here in this material plane. So mandalas, the things you've been seeing all night long, in Hindu and Buddhist art, they are about symbols of the universe. And in Jungian psychology, Jung did like hundreds of his own mandalas. He loved mandalas. Don't look at me, look over there. And his definition of a mandala was a symbol that represents the effort to reunify the self. And I look at both of those definitions and I say, that's the same thing, right? That's us as the universe, and the universe as us. And that is what comes out when we do mandala work. And the mandala work that I teach, we do it with an intention. Freeform mandala is really popular these days. You start with a little seed in the middle and then you spiral your way out. And that's really beautiful and that's great for just lighting up your creativity. But I also looked up intention, because intention is something very important when I teach mandala. And I came upon two very interesting definitions. The first one, of course, an after instance of determining mentally upon some action or result. We all know about that. But I love the second one, a natural healing process, as by first intention, which means when the edges of the wound come together with no scar tissue. Or second intention, when the edges of the wound come together with granulated or scar tissue. And I look at both of those definitions and I think, well, those are the same. Because when I mentally set upon something, depending upon the clarity of my intention, I will either get something with scar tissue or something that heals cleanly. But it's always, always about healing. So the tools that we use in my classes when we put together these mandalas are, of course, intention, mantra to activate the sound current, which we've done a good job of here tonight, I'd say, and breath because prana enlivens everything. The sound is that original in the beginning, the word was, right? And then the prana is what came into that, the breath, to make that word life and manifest. And from there we layer on sacred geometry and numerology and light language, which is the meanings of colors. So here's some examples of some recent mandala work that we've done in the heart chakra. So here our intention was engage, exchange, and abundance. So that's because in your heart is the doorway to everything that happens to you, right? Nothing can get in if your heart is closed. And frankly, you're pretty powerless when your heart is closed to really create what you want. We also used 11 minutes of breath work and a guided meditation. And then I selected 4 hours of chants specific to the heart chakra. Then we layer on sacred geometry. We almost always start with a clean sheet of paper, which represents the void and the potential of our creative power. And then we divide that piece of paper in two, which represents the microcosm and the macrocosm, as above, so below, which is a universal law. And then we usually split it up into 45 and 90-degree angles, which in a numerological sense, 9 is the number of completion. So from those angles, 4 plus 5 is 9, and 90, you get completion from every angle. And that's what we wanted to incorporate in this, was a completion of that circle of exchange and abundance. Numerologically, we then lay over our foundational drawings concentric circles, 3, 6, 9, and 11. 3 is expressing joy in living. I always start with a 3-centimeter circle because I want joy in everything. 6 is about partnerships, intimate partnerships. So some of us who use that 6, we were also looking at exchange and abundance within our relationships. And then 9, again, the number of completion. And 11, the number of service and sacred seeking. And then in this one in particular, she used 16 lotus petals, and 16 lotus petals represents solar energy. And then after that, we layer on the color to get the meanings. And this is just one of the heart chakra mandalas that we came away with. And that's actually the one that came from the drawing you just saw. And so you can see how she layered on the greens, which represent growth, and pink, which of course represents love and kindness and generosity, and purple, which is that crown chakra color, and then the numbers of 3 all the way around. And then here's another one. This one was done by a breathwork client of mine also, who decided to take the chakra workshop, the mandala workshop. And you can see how she got some of the same 3 spots all the way around, expressing joy and living. So she's doing a lot of focusing on joy in this. And also the green. And they weren't collaborating on anything. They were just drawing it from their hearts. This one came from another friend of mine who is a yoga teacher, and she was like, do I have to have any artistic talent at all, because I can't. Well, you can clearly see she's got artistic talent. This is the most beautiful painterly mandala I've seen in a long time, and I fell in love with the violet that she has in the middle. The next chakra that we worked on was the root chakra. And there's a story that goes with this one. Of course, we started with the same basic foundation and then built over it. When I was doing this, I really wanted my root chakra to get some light into it. I wanted to put 16 petals into it to get that solar energy into it. Those 16 petals just would not develop. And it stayed at 4 petals, and I later learned that that's because in the root chakra, there are only 4 nerve beginnings there. Their nerve roots is actually what the chakras are. They're representative of the nerve roots in your spinal column. And so at that point, there are only 4 nerve originators. And I also wanted red, and I was like, why is this not coming out red? I want this to be red, but red just wouldn't work in there. And I later realized that orange is the color of money. And so what I saw when I looked at this root chakra was that my root foundation issues, which we know the root chakra is about survival and providing for yourself. Money is one of my huge root chakra issues. That's why this one turned orange. So with each of these processes, I encourage people to just go with the flow, not try and make it something. And you'll see again, she ended up with 4 red petals, right? She also came into the class saying, I have no talent. Clearly, she has talent. And this one, look at this one.
Wow.
Also, red, square, 4 sides, clearly representative of the root chakra, clearly not, it just emerged from their subconscious, right? So what I've learned, and the reason I'm talking to you about all this chakra stuff, is that there are really 3 basic levels of creation. 3 elements that we have to have. We have to have either words or thoughts, and all of these elements engage our chakras. For energy, we have to have passion and commitment, because you can have all the passion in the world, but if you don't have commitment, it's not going to go anywhere. You're just not going to do anything with your idea. And if you have commitment, and you're really determined to get something done, but you don't have passion about it, you're going to end up with some pretty mediocre results. Not anything spectacular. And then usually it's the projection that determines how that goes. If you're going to project from fear, which lives in your 3rd chakra, and what we're actually trained to project from, that's projecting from fear. Or you project from your 4th chakra, which is love. Now, human beings, from a Kundalini perspective, and I'm a Kundalini yoga teacher too, so we normally project from 3 different chakras. So be conscious when you're using your words and your thoughts. I mean, everything you say and everything you think is creation. It's an idea is just waiting to be created. And when you give it voice, the roof of your mouth has 54 different acupressure points to it. So when your tongue touches the roof of your mouth, you're actually programming your mental computer, and you're telling it what you want to create. So you're giving power to those thoughts. So in these discoveries, I've kind of found some recipes for success. If we combine our passion and our commitment, but we live from a place of fear, we end up with competition. And what we're taught, this is exactly what we're taught in school. We're taught to identify with the product or the process instead of identifying with the passion. We're externalizing our passion. And we look outside of ourselves for approval. And so that results in either mediocre success in people who actually have heart, or huge and damaging success by people who have no scruples because it just doesn't matter anymore because you're externally driven. The other secret for success, there you go, is when we put our commitment together with our passion and we work from a place of love, we end up with compassion. And in this way, we identify with the passion instead of with the outcome. So that's actually what we did tonight here. We were all very passionate about bringing together some very special gifts for you, the gifts of our talent and our time. And you guys also came together with an intention to be here and be present. So you helped us create this. And so by being here, we've created something unique to this group, with each of you participating by your attention and your love and just being present for us. It will never be the same again. Even if the very same people came together, it would never be the same again. Because we will never be, as Jorge says, we will never be in this same place ever again. It just continues on into other dimensions. And some people, like Jorge and Kathleen and Tara and Selen and Jeffrey and Sean, there you are, as all of them have captured, and Diego, these are moments in time that we have captured to be together. And if you can really be present, as I saw that most of you were really present tonight, you got to look into different dimensions as these performers gave you their gifts. So what I would like to encourage all of you to do is to think about how you consciously create your world in every moment of every day.